are watching AC Student Media. Brought to you by the Matinee Mass Media Program at Amarillo College.
Welcome to A View from the Top. I'm Cody. I'm here with my fellow student, Bethany.
As we learned in the last episode, Dr. Lowery-Hart is here as a strong advocate for student success and to lead Amarillo College for the better of AC.
Welcome back, Dr. Lowery-Hart.
Thank you.
Now, in the last episode, we threw you some hard-hitting questions, and we wanted to know what your job was here at AC. We wanted to know where you stood for student success and things like that. Today, we're going to ask you some fun questions before we actually start throwing some hard-hitting questions at you. So first off, we'd like to know a little bit about you and your family. Could you tell us some stuff about your family?
Well, my wife and I have been married for 19 years. We both graduated from West Texas A&M, and we have an older son that we adopted later in his life who's 35 and is a professional actor. And then I have a 13-year-old son who is going to be in the 8th grade, and an 11-year-old daughter who will be in the 7th grade, both at Crockett Middle School. So they're both into theater, athletics, music, band. So our whole family is kind of fine arts with a few tennis and basketball moments thrown into it.
We all know you're well known for your bow ties. If you will share the story.
I didn't wear one today.
I know, yeah. If you could maybe share the story on why you wear a bow tie?
Well, I consider myself a fashion contrarian, so I don't like to fit in. I like to be a little different. And when I first started wearing bow ties, it was really a commentary on how stupid I think ties are in general. I mean, you think about tying this cloth around your neck and for what purpose? I could never figure that out, even though I learned the history of it. But then I was given a gift by given a bow tie by my kids, and it just kind of morphed from there. So now that's the only tie I wear. If I wear a tie, is a bow tie.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It is. I learned to tie it by watching YouTube, and so I enjoy tying them myself. And now, like the latest bow tie I got for Father's Day has little badgers on it, so it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So in general, you seem to be a pretty fun person, and we want to know.
Not
also,
according to my 13-year-old son, but that's another story.
What in general, though, do you do for fun outside of college? I mean, when you're not the president of AC.
Well, my wife and I really are movie buffs, so we watch movies. I'm really into independent films and art films, and I play league tennis, so I play tennis a couple of nights a week. I'm not as good as I used to be, but I really enjoy it. And then things we do as a family, my kids' events, usually around music or a performance of some kind. But my favorite thing in the world to do is travel. So I like to see the world. I like to see the world with my family, and my wife Tara and I really take opportunities to travel together.
Okay. We had a few questions actually requested by some students and faculty and staff, which kind of starts here. One of the colleagues here at Amarillo College wants to know what it's like to get whipped playing Words with Friends over and over again.
Well, you can tell Chris to bite it. It's not fun at all. Now, I'm really competitive, and so there is one particular person that works here that beats me repeatedly and embarrassingly, and I'm not over it, and he knows I'm not.
Believe it or not, Heather actually asked that question.
She quit playing me because she didn't like getting beat every 3 times. Chris beats me every 5 times. That's not any fun.
Oh, that's fun.
I was wondering, has there been thought about doing half days on Friday all year round for student and staff at AC?
No, I mean, really the conversations we've had were whether we needed to expand our summer hours and summer offering. But those Friday afternoons that's when we get a lot of our work done internally, even if we don't have classes. So that's not come up. I'm not opposed to it, but I would need to see a lot of data supporting the need for it and the benefits of it, and the cost-saving measures that it would produce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question from one of our newer advisors here on campus. She was curious, why doesn't Amarillo College have housing for students like the other four-year universities in the area?
Well, for one, it's not really ever been a part of our mission. I don't think we're opposed to it. It's really costly, and most of our students are from Amarillo, and so they can save money by staying with their families, the homes they've grown up in. So there really hadn't been any student success measure or completion data or retention data that tells us that housing is one of the main reasons why our students aren't completing. If I have data that tells me something different, we'll have that conversation. I'm not opposed to the conversation. It's just, it's a difficult, costly thing to implement.
It's been brought to everyone's attention that what is known as the Lynn Library building will be getting a name change.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we know the new name of the building and what changes are coming to the building over the next semester?
Well, I can't officially tell you the new name yet, but the Lynn Library will become the 4th floor of that building, and the building itself will be renamed Student Commons, and it'll have an Amarillo family name attached to that, and we'll announce that before school starts in the fall. But the first floor will be, we talk about the new Cub as kind of the social living room of the campus, and I picture the first floor of the student commons being the academic living room of the college. So there'll be study space, there'll be tutoring there, the career center will still be there, there'll be a help desk for technology, there'll be lots of technology available. So I think that'll be an exciting addition to the campus. We're going to put signs up all over campus, starting with the parking lots that point people to the student commons, and that help desk will be the place students start.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Nice.
that. That sounds like a cool idea. I'm excited about that now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now, with the rise in tuitions for the fall semester, how do you think it's going to affect students, and where's the extra money actually going to go?
Well, the sad part is that it's not extra money. So the state this past biennium cut us over $3 million. And in addition to cutting our funding by $3 million, the cost of health care and benefits increased by well over 6%. In addition, the entire campus cut its budget by 5%. With the tuition increase, the budget decrease, the tuition increase has helped us offset what we've lost from the state in the increase in benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. While concealed handguns will not be permitted on AC campuses until the fall of 2017, there no doubt will be a process of planning between now and then.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you explain how you expect to process to transpire and what will be the main thrust of it?
Well, I think we were all surprised by the concealed campus carry law, that it was delayed in its implementation, which I'm grateful for. But what's required in the implementation? So we will spend the next year having conversations with students, faculty, staff, and community about places on campus that are most relevant to be gun-free. And then we'll have to justify why we're proposing those spaces become gun-free. Then we have to submit that plan to the legislature for approval. And then we'll take 2016-17 leading up to implementation to train all of our students, faculty, and staff on what the new process is. So we'll have lots of conversations, lots of community meetings. I would anticipate student government being a really important voice in helping us understand what and where we have places on campus that are gun-free, but the law says that we cannot name the entire campus a gun-free place. Campus concealed carry will happen in fall of 2017. We just have to follow the process they've laid out in the law to determine where it happens and where it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't know how I feel exactly on the whole open carry law on the college campus, but I hope,
Well,
I hope
it's
something
here,
really neat's
but
gonna be-
thankfully we have 2 years to get comfortable with it, and we have some semblance of control over how it's implemented. For that, I'm grateful.
And I would probably agree with that. Well, thank you, Dr. Lowery-Hart, for being with us today. We appreciate your time and effort and being here and your insight as president here at the college. We also want to extend a thank you to everyone here today, everyone that's watching. I am Cody,
I'm Bethany.
and for more information about what's going on here at Amarillo College, check out the Ranger online.